Sowing to harvest. Sorghum. Sorghum is the fifth most important cereal crop and is the dietary staple for more than 500 million people in 30 countries. Sorghum belongs to Graminae family. The scientific name of sorghum, Sorghum bicolor. The common names, Cholam, Jowar. Varieties released from TNAU. Hybrids released from TNAU. And the land races of sorghum. பெரியமஞ்சள் சோளம், சின்ன மஞ்சள், தலைவிரிச்சான், மக்கட்டை சோளம், செஞ்சோளம், வெள்ளைச்சோளம். Season for rainfed crop ஆடிப்பட்டம் and புரட்டாசி பட்டம். For irrigated crop தைப்பட்டம் and சித்திரை பட்டம். Field preparation. Application of farm-made manure. Spread 12.5 tons per hectare farm-made manure or 10 packets of phosphobacterium on the unplowed field and incorporate the manure in the soil. Ploughing. Plough the field with an iron plough once or twice. Sorghum does not require fine till since it adversely affects germination and yield. Formation of ridges and furrows. Form ridges and furrows using a ridger at 6 meter long and 45 cm apart. Form irrigation channels across the furrows. Application of fertilizers. Apply NPK fertilizers as per soil test recommendation. If not possible, apply blanket recommendation of NPK fertilizers. For irrigated crop, NPK fertilizers 90:45:45 kg per hectare. Apply nitrogen 45 and full dose of phosphorus and potassium as basal application. For rain-fed crop, NPK fertilizers at the rate of 40:20:0 kg per hectare as basal application. Varieties NPK fertilizers at the rate of 50:50:50 kg per hectare as basal application, and for hybrids NPK fertilizers at the rate of 100:50:50 kg per hectare. For basal application 50:50:50 kg per hectare. Seeds are pre-soaked in 2% potassium dihydrogen phosphate solution for 6 hours and then right back to its original moisture content in shade and used for sowing. To avoid the seed-borne diseases, seeds are mixed with carbendazim at the rate of 2 gram per kg. To control the shoot fly, seeds are mixed with chlorpyrifos at the rate of 4 ml per kg. To acquire natural nutrition, seeds are mixed with biofertilizers azospirillum at the rate of 600 gram per kg. Sowing. Sow the seeds over the lines where fertilizers are placed. Seed rate. For irrigated crop 10 kg per hectare. For rain-fed crop 15 kg per hectare. Duration of sorghum crop is 100 to 105 days. Sow the seeds with a spacing of 15 cm between plants in a rows which are 45 cm apart. Irrigate the field after sowing. Weed management. Apply the pre-emergence herbicide Atrazin 50 WP at the rate of 500 gram per hectare on 3rd days after sowing using hand-operated sprayers, and thus the backward movement is followed. Irrigate the field after weedicide application. This irrigation is known as live irrigation. Sprouting. Early stage. Sorghum generally slow growing in early stage, adversely affected by weed competition. So, keep the field free of weeds up to 45 days. After pre-emergence herbicide application, one hand weeding on 30th days after sowing may be given, followed by first top dressing of nitrogen is done at 30 days after sowing. Thinning of the seedlings and gap filling. Thin the seedlings and gap fill with the seedlings thinned out. Maintain a spacing of 15 cm between plants after the first hand weeding on 30th days of sowing. After top dressing, earthing up is done. Earthing up increases the plant height and dry weight, which are helps to further development of crown path and root system. Stages of sorghum: booting stage, heading stage, flowering stage, grain filling stage, finally maturity. Harvesting: when the crop matures, the leaves turn yellow and present a dried up appearance. The grains are hard and firm. At this stage, harvest the crop by cutting the earheads separately. Cut the straws after a week, allow it to dry and then stake. Dry the earheads. Threshing: threshing may be done by manual or mechanical. Manual is done by beating the earheads with stakes. Then the mechanical thresher or by drawing the stone roller over the earheads. Grain yield: forage sorghum is a very valuable fodder crop. It may be utilized in a number of ways, namely as silage, hay, green chop, or pasture. Forage sorghum is extremely drought tolerant and can be planted more successfully on marginal soils. For grazing or hay purposes, a higher seeding rate is recommended to ensure thinner stems. The younger the plants, the higher the protein content. For grazing or hay, the plants must not be allowed to flower. Young sorghum plants contain poisonous chemical. When cattle graze such green and growing sorghum crop may result in hydrocyanic acid poisoning. Generally, cutting the plants and chopping and sun curing can reduce the HCN levels because HCN can evaporate with loss in forage moisture.